What's up, everybody? Michael Massie here for Frontstretch.com. I'm joined by my colleague, Mr. Mark Kristl. We're here at Iowa Speedway in Victory Lane, the only Victory Lane where you're going to see a big green tractor, because aren't tractors sexy? Mark, we're here for the first weekend ever at Iowa that has the NASCAR Cup Series, but today we saw the NASCAR Xfinity Series in action that was won by Sam Mayer, late pass there. Second win of the year. Didn't need a photo to see he won this time. What do you think about today's race?
First of all, second win of the season for Sam Mayer. At what point do we start having the conversation of how far can he advance into the playoffs? Because that's 10 playoff points off those two wins alone. As far as the race itself, it very much felt like the Cup race at Bristol in terms of tire wear, right front's brown. Austin Hill tried running 18 laps on scuffed tires. Spoiler alert, it didn't work. As far as how some drivers managed it, like Corey Haim saying they were trying to do for a long run, others trying to go quick in the first run and then back it down. So if that's a precursor to what we're going to see tomorrow, tomorrow should be a very, very fun, entertaining race.
Fun in a chaotic kind of way, maybe, because the tires were the issue today. We saw a lot of flat tires. One guy that didn't have flat tires, though, was Chandler Smith, who didn't, he had the best long run car and didn't have those tire issues, but restarts bit him. I talked to him afterwards, and it's just the more restarts we had because of these cautions, the further he fell back. Guy led 131 laps, won the first two stages, didn't get the win. What do you think of it? Did you think he had it in the bag early? Did you think he was going to be the short track king, or did you see something like this coming, Mark?
If we didn't have that string of late race cautions with Austin Hill and all the others, I think Chandler Smith wins it, no doubt. But the cautions, like you said, he couldn't master the cautions. And it kind of became, I think we jokingly said it in the media center, when the first caution happened for tires, it was, we're not done with the cautions. And sure enough, we ended with an overtime restart. So it literally ended with caution last restart.
Obviously, after the race, another story, Riley Herbst runs into Sam Mayer, rubs him up a little bit on the cool-down lap. You talked to Riley afterwards. How mad do you think he was? I heard Sam in his presser, he was saying that, it was either the kind of the congratulations rub or the, I hate you rub, and he kind of inferred that it was the latter of the two. So how mad was Riley there?
I don't think it's going to be something that we're going to see in terms of SVG last weekend trolling Austin Hill, but I do think in the regard of, will they race each other harder for a stage win or a restart late in a race? I do think that's possible, but I don't think retribution or the rivalry will be long-standing.
All right, let's look forward to tomorrow. We had some practice, we had some qualifying, ultimately, surprise, Kyle Larson on the pole. Wow, who would have seen Kyle Larson being fast at a racetrack? That's crazy, right? What are your expectations tomorrow? We talked a little bit about the tires, but who do you think will be the guys to watch?
So, Xfinity hasn't raced here in several years, but when Ty Gibbs is done here in ARCA, he's been very good. He was quick in practice. If it is similar to Bristol, JGR at Bristol was very good. Ty wasn't the best at saving his tires, but if this is, he's continually learning, so if he has learned from Bristol, it could be good for him tomorrow. The other driver who, it seems like when Cup goes to a new venue, you can't count him out, is Joey Logano. He joked that he wasn't that good, but at the same token, when you go to a new track, Logano just has that it factor that helps him perform well. So who knows? I never thought I'd see the day that Kyle Busch would leave Joe Gibbs Racing. He did. We had Martin Truex Jr. announce his retirement, so a historic thing. So if we're following the historic trends, the Larry Mack trends, Joey Logano in Victory Lane, I wouldn't completely discount it.
Is that your pick for tomorrow, Logano?
No, I'm still going to go with Ty Gibbs.
You're going with Ty Gibbs? Okay. I'm going to go with, if it's following the trend of Bristol, as you said, with the tire issues, then I'm thinking that old Mr. Denny Hamlin is going to pick up another short track win on the year. So you heard it. Ty Gibbs, Denny Hamlin. look for our stuff tomorrow. Follow along all our stuff at Mark. What's your handle?
At Mark Kristl, my last name. It is not like the Crystal Light, is Kristl.
And I'm in _Massie 22. Also follow along at Frontstretch on all your social medias. Look on frontstretch.com for the stuff we're writing. We both wrote some stuff today. We'll write some stuff tomorrow. And then follow along on the Frontstretch YouTube page for all the driver interviews. We got a lot of them today. We'll get even more tomorrow. That's it. For Mark Kristl, I'm Michael Massie. Good night.
Steven Stump of Frontstretch.com here. Come back for more great racing videos. And if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.